Here we have a 2011 on an 11 registration. Mercedes-Benz Vario 816D, Plaxton Cheetah, 25-seat midi coach. So, who doesn't like a Cheetah? Eh? And decent ones are hard to come by, to be honest. Anyway, we're at Jones Coach and Bus Sales in North Wales, looking at this particular Plaxton Cheetah. Everybody's favourite midi coach back in the day. And we're just working through some stock, see if we can help Steve and the team move anything on. This one's quite straight, to be honest, as you can see. Wheel trim's fitted. Obviously, at some point has been with Pierce's in Oxford. The Oxford Reg gives that way, the OU registration, to be honest. Last home was Sprinters Travel in High Wycombe. Reverse cam's fitted. Massive boot on this. Less seats in a Cheetah, more luggage you got. It was always the case, if you had 33 seats, you didn't get the luggage, so loads of space in here. I do know if people are out there looking for 33-seaters, there's not a lot about. I do know that recently I sold some 29s to a customer in Ireland, and he got the guys at OXC Trimmers to actually upseat it to 33 by building backwards, which can be done. I've seen it done before, and I'll tell you the giveaway. On a 33-seat Cheetah, the emergency door is right at the back. On a 25 or a 29, because the boot goes into the saloon, you've got that small window there, and then an emergency door. So if you get a 33-seater with that window set up, you know that once upon a time it was probably a 29. Anyway, listen, there's a bit of cracking in the fiberglass on the back. You know, but in all fairness, she's 15 years old next year. Got to take that in mind. But rest of us quite straight. As we jump on board, you'll see that this was once a very sexy Cheetah. 25 Polytechnica reclining seats with 3-point seat belts. They're finished in this two-tone red and grey leather, which I'm sure back in its time was quite the in thing. These days you'd probably think it's a little bit gaudy. It's a bit full on. But what are you going to use this for? It's not front line anymore. Do a school. Do odd bits of little private hire. But as I said, if you really wanted to, you find 33 seats, you get rid of all this and you get somebody to convert it for you. Trace to the seat backs. We're fully carpeted. Thermicking air conditioning. And I can assure you, it's a weird day today. One minute it's throwing it down. Next minute, I had to go out to my van to get my baseball hat to stop my head getting burnt. And then it's doing this again, but it's heavy. It's like clammy. So I've got like me raincoat on, but I'm feeling a bit sticky underneath, if that makes sense. So this aircon, I can tell you, it's very welcome and it's working perfectly. That's the good thing about buying something off Steve and the team here. They go through it all. Obviously, being an operator as well, they know what you guys want. They've got all the facilities, maintenance, body and everything else, and nearly everything that comes in here always benefits from a full aircon service. Got a little fridge unit here. Dash, wood trim to the dash again. That was the in thing 15 years ago. But it's all there, all the buttons are there, there's nothing missing. You know, you get on a lot of Cheetahs now, there'll be buttons missing off the demister controls and whatnot. You know, look, the dash fascia there's cracked, that's it. Okay. Mileage, 370 give or take. Now for its age. Honestly, this, for me, is fine as it is for a school contract, but also if you want 33, it's ideal because of its mileage and its condition. It's a Euro 5 engine, obviously. Varios didn't manage to make it to Euro 6, sadly. That's driven through an Allison fully automatic gearbox. Some people will think that's a plus, some people will think it's a negative. It was always a bit of a, you're either one way or the other with this gearbox, for some reason. So that's your lot, really. Tidy little Cheetah that's either a good school bus or got potential to be a bit more. So to recap, it's a 2011 on an 11 registration Mercedes-Benz Vario 816D Plaxton Cheetah 25 seat midi coach.